countdown is on. From Milwaukee, Wisconsin at Fiserv Forum, the 76ers taking on the Bucks. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they pride themselves. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our reporter tonight on the sideline, David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Well, thanks very much, guys. Now, it's no secret at the end of quarters, players will wait until just after the buzzer sounds to fire up heaves, so they won't hurt their field goal percentage. To encourage a nothing-to-lose approach on these plays, many say it's past time that the league only counts the make.
Yeah, it is. Do it. Thanks, TA. Look at the 76ers starting group. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Harden out there with Maxey, and it's Harris in at the 3, the small forward. And for the Bucks, Holiday and Allen have guard duties. Middleton, the small forward, with Giannis Antetokounmpo as the power forward. And it's Portis in at the center, locking down the middle. So the Bucks win the tip.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Back to Allen. Three-pointer. And no good that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Outside, Maxey dishes it to Harden. Harris outside. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Embiid, no good. Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again, just need to push all the right buttons.
Tucker can't get it to go.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Here's Middleton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, you look at the skill set and size of Middleton, hard for any defense to match up against. Just so creative in how he draws contact and gets himself to the line.
At the line for two.
And that one falls for Middleton.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
Middleton hits them both. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
Maxey against Allen. 4 on the shot clock. Maxey, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Allen passes to Portis. Over Maxey. Nice shot by Portis.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
The 3 from Harden. Rebounded by the Bucks. Allen surveying the D. And Embiid with the block.
He is such a well-coordinated, fluid athlete for his size. Joel Embiid blocks a lot of shots and probably changes even more.
Stolen by Tucker. Harden with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. Harden kicks it to Tucker. It's good. The assist that time from Harden.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Allen outside. Middleton against Harris. Allen outside. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Harris inside. Defended by Middleton. Harden outside. Over Holiday.
persistence and consistency and urgency of Holiday's defense. He does not take any plays off.
It's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. Bucks lead by 1. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee.
Fans, it's time to get loud.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And what stands out to you from the Bucks in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Boy, I like the aggressive nature they're playing with here. Not playing soft at all. They're going right at them.
Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
So with Holiday sitting on the bench, this is Mike Budenholzer's lineup. We've got George Hill. Baca is out there with Joe Ingles. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. Hill finds Lopez. Over Harrell. The shot's good from Lopez.
He is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled. Hey, there's no denying the direction in Philly. They want to win now. The Sixers have an attitude coming from their front office that they want to get it done now, and I like seeing that.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan, and sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David. Shot clock at 5. Here's Niang. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Harrell is an elite offensive rebounder. He's actually one of my favorite guys to watch work the glass.
It's back to Hill. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. There's the pass to Ibaka. Now, here's Ingles. Here's Lopez. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Harrell. And for the 76ers organization, the expectation is, of course, Clark, a championship.
And that's where the expectation should be when you have a potential MVP in Joel Embiid. I mean, he's been an MVP candidate multiple seasons in a row. I think the Sixers should be thinking time.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
A new lineup here for the Bucks.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Outside Holiday. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first half of the game. Middleton, the pass to Holiday. Back to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. Over Harris.
Boy, outstanding hustle from Harris on the defensive end. They're doing a good job to alter shots with that activity.
Harden the pass to Embiid. Up in time. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And how about that triple to put a cap on their run here going into the break. Finish that half on a big-time roll.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few.
Thanks very much with Doc Rivers. Doc, a back-and-forth affair so far.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. After a solid second quarter, they've built their lead to 8 at halftime. Let's start with you, Shaq. What'd you think about the 76ers?
You know what? They had a pretty good balance out there. Good work on offense, nice effort defensively. It'll be interesting to see how the second half plays out, though, Ernie.
And over to Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks.
They have to start penetrating in the lane. A few high percentage shots could make a difference in the paint. Right now, the focus has been on jumpers, and it's been too predictable.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
Please give a big round of applause.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Heading underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Jock Rivers. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Tyrese Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. Harden gets the bucket.
Threat to shoot whenever he catches it. Harden wasting no time.
And so it's Holiday with it. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 11. Pass to Middleton. Over Harris. That one off the back iron and out. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
This team needed a spark, and boy, did they get one with that incredible attack.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Tucker, covered by Giannis. And Tucker kicks to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. And no good. Excellent D there from Allen. Feeds it to Middleton. And he dunks it down.
I like seeing Middleton throw it down like that. Boy, he's a great athlete, and he finishes with a little style, too.
Passes it to Harris. Pass to Embiid. Lets it go from deep. And he's good on the 3 ball. Embiid's got 5 now.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
When Joel Embiid entered the NBA, many questioned if he would be able to overcome the devastating injury.
Well, you know, he didn't play his first 2 years in the league. Those questions were fair to ask. I mean, is this guy ever going to get on the court? But once he did, oh my, a monster. I've not seen a big guy do the stuff Joel Embiid can do. It's actually insane.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Brooke Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Joe Ingles comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Grayson Allen.
Well, we don't see this often from Montrezl Harrell. That's a rare jumper for him, but it's right on the edge of his range, so he got it to go down.
Holiday finds Giannis. On the wing, Ingles. Takes it inside. Good on the bucket.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
26 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Harrell up top. Antetokounmpo defending. Here's Embiid. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling, and he still misses. Boy, he wishes he had that one back. He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. This guy's a dangerous scorer.
The Bucks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Joel Embiid. That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Bucks, Giannis Antetokounmpo. At the line for one.
Free throw good. Giannis.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with, an attitude of joy and unselfishness, a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. He's one of the most popular players in the world.
And so it's Philadelphia
The 76ers.
heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Looking good at this point, but wanting more. Back to the action in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Connaughton and Middleton share the wing duty. The 4 and 5. Giannis and Portis. And it's Holiday and it's the point guard. That's the group from Milwaukee right now.
Boy, for such a young player, the razor-sharp focus of Antetokounmpo, really impressive. I mean, a muscular guy who still makes baskets despite getting into the process. He's not wide, but he is muscular.
Team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Shooting one.
One shot.
Free throw good. Giannis. Philadelphia leading by 4. The pass to Harris. To the inside. Here's Tucker. He can't get that one. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Middleton with it. Picked up by Harris. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
How about the springs of this guy, Antetokounmpo, also known as the Greek Freak? I mean, he just gets up off the ground like a rocket on these alley-oop chances.
Tucker finds Maxey. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And so Harden will bring it up for the 76ers. They've held a 12-point lead early.
2 minutes.
Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute play. And Harris wide open. He shoots off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Holiday from 13 feet. It goes down.
Confident shooting from Holiday there. Finds a shot he likes and sinks it, even if it is the mid-range, which goes in the face of analytics these days. But I like that mid-range, Jay.
Timeout call, the 76ers. They're up by 3. 141 left in the fourth quarter. Allen's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And the 76ers also making a change. Embiid, he's checked in for Shake Milton. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olin. David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
All right, thank you, David. And the rejection by Embiid. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Embiid. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
You know, that's about as good a defensive play as you're going to see. Instant reaction to get a hand on the shot. Beautifully done.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Here's Embiid. It's rebounded by Portis. Bucks trailed by 3. To the middle. And Embiid pulls it down.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Harden bounce pass. Embiid kicks to Maxey. The offensive rebound. Maxey against Allen. Now here's Giannis. He's guarded closely. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Timeout called the Bucks. They're trailing by 3. 23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, what do you think?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a 5.
Either way, they got to score the ball.
And now we present our New Balance player of the game, James Harden.
You know, I really liked how aggressive he's been getting inside. He's finding lanes and avenues to the rim and making the defense pay when he does get inside. I thought he really helped lead the charge for his team.
And Milwaukee has possession. It's a 3-point game, and they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
First personal foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
And that's an intentional foul.
Drew Holiday. First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the 76ers, James Harden, taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
These are the moments Harden lives for. He's made for this. You know he wants to come up big here.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
And I don't need to tell you guys, those free throws are big. 2-possession game now.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. They're down by 5. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
They're trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
Yeah, they're going to draw up a play here, I think, to get a shot right off of the inbounds pass and not waste too much time at all.
Allen for the 3. Money! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game. Yes.
Third team foul. Shooting for Philadelphia, Tyrese Maxey. At the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
Giannis kicks to Allen. Can't connect from long distance. So it's Philadelphia taking the W in a close one here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
Please go home safely. Make sure
Negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a